Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. So today we are going to stretch and restore our bodies, and we are going to need some sort of like strap that you can put around your foot. And then I just grabbed my couch pillow, so you don't need any fancy like restorative props for this practice. And then something comfortable. So I'm going to practice on my epically large sheepskin thing here. Okay, so today we restore and stretch. I'm really looking forward to it. So I invite you to come into a seated position. We'll start seated. And if you want to prop your hips up, you can place a blanket or a pillow underneath your hips. And I've got my cozies on. I recommend doing this in really cozy clothing that doesn't feel restrictive or like draws your attention to it. You can close your eyes. Closing your eyes and resting your hands just on your knees here, on your thighs. Draw your attention to your breath and your belly. And can you allow your belly to become soft and relaxed as you inhale and exhale? Allowing the shoulders to melt away from the ears. And the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. We're going to start to breathe into not just the front body, but also the side. So the ribs here, breathing out into the side ribs and into the back ribs as well. So we're going to breathe in all four directions, front, side, and back. Just keeping the eyes closed, keeping the jaw relaxed. And the belly is soft. Notice if you are holding any tension in your neck or in your jaw. Through conscious awareness, we're allowing and inviting those areas to soften and relax. And let's take an inhale here and reach our arm up and over, whichever arm. Hold and breathe. And coming up and over to the other side. And again, up and over, reaching and stretching. And we'll move a little bit quicker up and over to the other side, or find a pace that works for you. Sweeping. And as you sweep, engage your core to transition from side to side. Meanwhile, focusing on deep belly breathing. And last time. Coming back to center, we're going to twist. Twisting from the base of the spine. Breathing in the twist. Coming back to center and twist in the other direction. And switch. You can keep your eyes closed. And other direction. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And come back to center. So we're going to come on to our all four position. Moving through cat and cow. Gentle stretching for the spine. So come into all fours, widen through the sit bones. And then inhale and open the heart. And exhale, tuck the tail, pull the belly button up and round the spine. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. One more time, exhale, round. And release. Pushing back into a child's pose, reaching the arms overhead. Walking the hands over to the left. And then walking the hands over to the right. Coming back to center, rolling yourself up and coming onto your back. Make sure that you have a strap or something that you can place around your feet by your side. And so knees bent, arms wide. We're going to windshield wiper the legs from side to side. Reach the arms overhead. Allowing the body to relax. Just noticing how the body feels. Hold to one side and stretching all the way down. You might even feel this in the armpit, all the way down the side of the body. And then if you pick your left foot up, you can place it on top of your right thigh or not. It's up to you. I like to keep my glute engaged to help give support for the hip. And then bring the knees up and over to the other side, reaching. Reaching and stretching through the armpit, through the side of the body. Just noticing how the body feels. Often we are ignoring the true state of the body and how it feels. So we're pushing through using sugar, caffeine, or adrenaline. And this practice is an offering to the body to allow it to be exactly where it's at. And to support it with restoration. So you have natural energy. You have a filled up cup. You don't have to depend on caffeine, or sugar, or adrenaline. Cross the right leg over the left, holding on to the back of the left leg for thread the needle. Inhaling and exhaling. Circling the ankles. And switch direction. And other side, cross the left leg over the right for thread the needle. Hold on to the back of the right thigh and circle the ankles. Release. We're going to go ahead and grab our strap and place it around the ball of the right foot. So my strap is just a scarf that I use. Again, you don't need anything fancy here. We can find everything we need in our home for this practice. So we're going to point and flex, feeling the stretch in the calf and the hamstring. Point and flex. 3, 2, and 1. And then cross the leg over to the left and over to the right. So we're windshield wipering the leg from side to side. Side to side. To the left and right. And then hold over to the left. And we're going to curl, point the toes, curl the foot in, and then bring it back to center or neutral. In and back. So we start to shift the stretch to the side of the shin here. And then hold the curl in, hold it. Flex the foot, bring it back to neutral. And release the leg. Take a moment before switching to the other side and notice how you feel. Feel a little longer through that right leg. Tingling. Keep relaxing your jaw, relaxing your belly. We'll switch sides. Point and flex. Give yourself permission to make any sounds. The body always has something to say, but we usually block it because we think it's not appropriate to sound unless we're using words and speaking. Very appropriate. It is the language of the body. Sounding. Words are the language of the mind. Okay, so we're going to go side to side. Often our first true response to something, if we like it or not, actually comes through our sounds. Like, oh, right? So if someone says something and you have a sound sound. Like, oh, that would be your true response, and then anything after that tends to be some sort of rationale in the mind. Well, I guess I could do that. Okay, I guess I could. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. But meanwhile, your first instinct was, oh, right? Or it's like, ooh, someone says something. Would you like to do? Ooh, yeah. And it's really important. Let's fold over to the right, turn the foot in and out, so curl the toes. It's really important to be able to decipher between what's our truth and what's driven by our programs or conditioning or outside influence in our life. And I know many of us are on a path of discovering what's true for us and what guidance system is our true guidance system, and what other voices that we hear are not our truth, right? And so one amazing way is to give yourself permission to make noises again, and pay attention to your response when someone asks you a question or something is presented to you. What does your body say? What are the sounds it makes? And hold here, curled in. And that's your truth. That's your inner guidance system. It can come through sounds. It can come through just like an inner knowing. Come through visceral sensations like goosebumps. For me, goosebumps equals alignment. And again, messaging from my soul or my inner guidance system. So I find my sounding, goosebumps, and then the sensations I get in my belly when things are happening around me will guide me as well. All right, we're going to relax the leg. Relax the arms and just notice here. We're going to come into our first restorative posture. We're going to roll over and sit up and reach for our bolster, which for me is a couch pillow. We're coming onto all fours, onto your knees. I like to prop this up so it's a little bit higher. And so you might want to grab a couple more pillows. You want to bring it right back towards the groin. I'm going to place a blanket on top. So set yourself up and then lengthen the spine towards the bolster and turn your head to face one direction. Halfway through, I will let you know when it's time to turn your head in the other direction. Yawning is a good sign that the body has found a delicious position. Restorative yoga is about placing our body in certain shapes that activate our vagus nerve, that tells the nervous system that it can unwind itself and relax and restore. And so yawning is a really good indicator that we come into a yummy position. But if you're feeling nagging sensations throughout the body, then please make adjustments until you find that really big exhale, kind of landing in that position. Okay, so resting here. I'll Also, I recommend if you have something to cover your eyes, you're going to be able to restore much deeper with your eyes in darkness. Once we found our position, I become quiet so that you can rest deeply. I encourage you to focus on your breath if you find that your mind is really active and you feel really agitated in the mind. You can count your inhales and exhales. You can sound to yourself, humming. This can help to give focus for the mind and quiet the mind. It also is very healing to the body to hum. If you have a technique that you like to use to help quiet your mind, go ahead and use it. And there's really nothing to do here other than relax and enjoy. That is the purpose of this practice. Relaxation, pure enjoyment, of feeling held and nourished in these restorative positions. Prepare to turn our head over to the other side. Taking your time. Flip it over to the other side. Cover your eyes. Couple more minutes on the side. Slowly begin to turn your head to face the bolster, pressing into your hands, and rolling yourself up to a seated position. We're going to rotate so that our hips are facing the bolster now. And we're going to lengthen our spine and come down into a supported twist. And again, covering your eyes. We'll be in this position for probably about eight or so minutes. So you want to make sure that you're really relaxed. If the mind wanders, keep bringing your attention back to the breath. And you can hum. Begin to deepen the breath. Very slowly, in your own time, you're going to transition to the other side. Keeping your mind as quiet as possible. Pick your knees up and switch over to the other side. Lengthening the spine and then looking in the same direction as your feet and covering your eyes, or as your knees, I should say. Spend another minute on the side and deepen the breath. Slowly begin to wiggle the fingers, bring your awareness back in the body. And preparing for our final posture on our back with the bolster underneath our thighs. You may want to blanket underneath your head. And something to cover your eyes. This is our final position here. We're staying with our heart open, power center open. Let's imagine with every inhale, a beautiful waterfall of golden, sparkly light just falling down on our entire body, trickling into the cells, nourishing the cells in the nervous system, and then washing away all the energy that is not in alignment with our highest and best health and happiness. Visualizing yourself laying down under this waterfall of light. Light pouring into your body. Begin to wiggle the toes and the fingers, taking a big stretch. Taking a big stretch and then drawing your hands to your body and just like sweeping the front of the body. Sweeping energy down. Taking the hands to the belly and the sacrum and pelvis and creating this circular motion. Resting with the hands on the heart. Thanking yourself for this practice, this time to restore. Reaching the arms overhead for a big stretch. Drawing the knees into the chest. Wrapping your hands around the legs and rock side to side. Rolling over onto one side. taking your time to come all the way up to a seated position. How are we feeling? How are we feeling after that practice? Hopefully more nourished. Feeling deeply, deeply nourished. A little more relaxed or a lot more relaxed. It's a really beautiful practice. And you can come back to it and watch this video again whenever you need to turn off the outer world and to go inwards. It's so important to do this before we feel too stressed, before we feel like, oh, I really need it, right? It's like once every 2 weeks, or even once a week, you can. My clients who do this one-on-one with me over Zoom, they say that they have the best sleep the night after restoring. So I hope that is what you experience tonight in your sleep. And sleep is, again, one of the most important self-care tools that we have in honoring a regular sleep routine, unwinding before we fall asleep. No screen time for a good hour before. I know that's so hard now, this day and age. But once upon a time, that's how we used to be. Candles or salt rock lamps, a gentle walk under the dark sky, restorative practice in the evening. Sending my love to your heart and wishing you a wonderful evening or day whenever you are practicing. And I will see you soon. Bye.